I'm down in the southwest corner of the property. It's probably the lowest point of our property, other than if I went a little bit further where the stream is. That's the lowest part of the property, but this is pretty low. And this is the area that I've been battling with this stuff, trying to reclaim this part of the property. It was just completely overrun with blackberry and multiflora rose. I gave up because it was just too daunting. Right in here is a little spot that we love to go into. It's a hemlock grove, and it's got this big hemlock tree in it. Hopefully, I think it's soft in here. I'm probably going to crash through a little bit, so forgive the camera wobble as I negotiate on top of the snow. We had enough thaw and refreeze that I can pretty much walk on top for the most part. We love to come in here in the summertime. It's nice and cool, and I don't know, there's just something about it that we really like to come down here. I'm crashing through, so sorry about that. There's this big hemlock in here that's the granddaddy, and you can see if the dogs, oh, we got a branch down, if when the dogs get up against it, you can see just how big it is. I love this tree. I just think it's a neat tree. I'm going to try to get up into this field that's off of that little training field. That's the western part of the property. And it's a nice little field to work the dogs in. It's not huge, but it has pressure in it because it's right next to where the sheep primarily stay overnight, and where their barn is. So it has some pull and pressure to it. It's not a huge field. Whoa, sorry about that. I just fell to my knees in ice in the snow. Well, I thought I could walk on top. Okay. And it's got a little bit of a dip to it, but not too bad. The stream is down that way, and the pond is over that way. And this barn is up there. And it's a nice little field to work in. It has a little bit of blindness in it, depending on where you put the sheep. But for the most part, it's pretty open, and you can see, the dogs can see the sheep most times, unless they're just ridiculously tight and being stupid. It has this crop of rock that runs through the top half of it, and a small triangle clearing beyond it. But it's a nice little field to work. And now that I have a brush hog, I will be able to keep it down so that I can at least keep some training up after the hayfield is too tall to work in, which is usually mid-May. It's just too thick, and the dogs, you can barely see the dogs even in it. And up and beyond this field is where the sheep are kept. See if I can zoom in a little. Just bear with me, I'm fooling around with this thing. So the sheep are all just sort of lounging about up there on the hill, and their home is right in that area, right beyond this outbuilding that I keep the horses in. They're on the other side of that. Whoa! I just crashed through. Whoa! Here's that little field that I had mentioned. That's really nice to get a handle on a young dog. And beyond that is the hay field up there. That's part of it anyway. You can't really see much of it. But like I said, it's got a plateau and then it drops down. And this was over this way is part of that little field I had showed you on a different video that has the rock walls through it. That is good, a little sort of beginner intermediate field for dogs. Offers its own challenges. And well, that's my second go with this camera. I hope it comes out a little bit better than the first attempt. It's a bit wobbly, I know, but working through it and saving up to buy a tripod. Okay, that's about it for now.